All right, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to a new year, January 2023, as we begin 2023 in Vertigo and Idolfight Project. Of course, we had just gotten done with our major show in Vertigo, the biggest show of the year in Wrestle Zenith 2. So we'll have the tapings to deal with that. And then, of course, with IdolPro, we have got... Actually, here, I'm just going to do that. And then with IdolPro, we've got our build up to New Year Awakening. So we've got that taken care of. I think we've got it dated already, what it's supposed to be. Tuesday, week 4. Perfect. All right. So we got that. We'll have one of the live stages. We'll do another one. We'll do the other, that one, and then New Year's Awakening, something else on the next stream. So we'll go ahead and move along, see what happens. You know, it's very interesting when certain things happen, because I have a test save that I do, you know, my booking and stuff in, so that way I'm not sitting here for like 5 hours trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I've already kind of figured that out. Oh yeah, I guess I don't even know if I mentioned that. I ended up having some people who I ended up generally making sure that they're probably not going to be an issue in the wrestling business, as well as starting as you can see with certain companies that are dead in real life. I don't know if 01's quite yet dead in real life, but still. And just kind of getting them pretty much get ready to have them out the door, because I did add a few more companies, and it'll be interesting to see what happens with said companies. What did I add? I added Actress Girls, which is probably going to completely bite me in the ass as far as the girls that I already have on roster. I'm sure AWG is going to take a chunk of them. So that'll be a thing. Oh, Mega Labyrinth. Okay. Yeah, that's a fun game. Forgot that's on... Is that on Steam now? I forget. So yeah, Actress Girls. What else did I add? Deadlock. I figured Deadlock was something that should be in here. I don't even think it existed when I started this in 2020. Defy as well, which is also a big one. Gleet, which has also made a pretty big name for itself since 2010. What else did I do? Freedoms. I think that was it. I think it was AWG, DPW, Defy, Freedoms, Gleet. There might have been one more. I changed the Ring of Honor thing to the new Ring of Honor. Since Impact Wrestling is going back to TNA here very soon, I had just changed them a year ahead of time. So now they're TNA again. I think other than that, I can't remember if I added any more. I feel like I added 6. Maybe it was just 5. Yeah, that might be it. Yeah, Gleet, DPW, Freedoms, AWG, Defy. Yeah, I think that'd be it. And then, yeah, I'm basically killing off Shimmer, Chikara, Evolve, and 001. And to a lesser extent, NXT UK, which is still quite a ways up there. So, there we go. Oh, there we go. Sorry. I just accidentally bumped into a couple of things there. All right. So, other than that, I think we're going on. I'll be interested to see who takes these positions, and B, who they start grabbing, because it's going to be interesting to see who's going to be in charge of this, and then who they're going to grab for their rosters, because it's probably not going to be the same thing as, like, you know, most of the other rosters. Can't wait after you added all these. Yeah, that's so the DPW and Defy are going to be one thing, because that's okay. I can still probably work around the Vertigo stuff. The real big pain in the ass, because I'm already working in a terrible position as far as availability is concerned. Everyone's always gone. So I'm in a terrible position, and I'm sure AWG and GLEAT are going to take a lot more people. So that's going to be a real pain in the ass. All right, let me see. Oh, yes, sorry. I did see ways back about the AEW Devil storyline. I know a lot of people have talked about it being a dud, but I really felt like I cared a lot less time ago. I really was just, at this point, I've kind of forgot that they were still doing it. Like, they still hadn't done that whole thing. What are your thoughts on the AJPW WWE deal? I don't think I care all that much. I don't think it's going to be as big as everyone's saying that it is. I don't imagine it being some sort of major thing. We'll see. Let me see here. That's why I hire people who are unemployed. Yeah. And I kind of tend to do that too, but then also, like, it's just, there's not a lot of, especially with the Joshis, there's not a lot of wrestlers that are unemployed. How's your promotion doing? Do you have a TV deal? Not exactly. I have a broadcasting deal. I'm on YouTube. I am, and then Twitch Japan. No, I'm not doing Twitch. I'm doing, YouTube. So, yeah, I'm just broadcasting them for free on YouTube, which is, you know, how most indie companies around pretty much do it. I'd say at least here in America, they try to do something in Japan with, you know, some sort of streaming deal or something. Let me see here. Oh, Miyu Yamashita Rising. Unlikely talking point. Single Dart is a future superstar. I mean, I like her. East Austin got injured. Hip injury. Will not be missing any dates. That's fine. Oh, there it is, guys. Sasha Banks is going to be in WWE. Add a couple people. Let's see. And I think we're good here. Bring that in. And away we go. I saw that. That's fine. I mean, I'm booking them in this taping, so. Select the venue. No absent workers. That's good. Teams. All right. Now, I just hired these two guys. Never tag team before. I'm gonna have to build them up as a tag team. I just thought it'd be an interesting to add these guys in. As you can see, they got no experience together. They got no popularity with each other, but somehow I think it's gonna work out okay. We'll see. All right. Here. That. All right. Start these tapings off. 3 minutes. Let's see. Show opens up. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Featuring world title change. So we want to do Anthony Mayweather, Mike Bailey. Do a video on that. Hell no. AEW World Champ Shane Hollister. Fuck you. I can't imagine. I tell you what, that women's championship would at least still be back on Hikaru Shida. Potentially it'd be Hikaru Shida versus Riho. That's what I'd be building up. Anthony Mayweather, Mike Bailey. I'm trying to think if there was anything else. We'll promote Taylor Wyndham in it. We'll promote JT Dunn took a win. We'll promote Calvin Tankman and Trey Lamar. We'll promote Matt Cardona's win. Let's see. Who else? We'll do AR Fox as well. All off screen. We're just doing a recap. Here we go. There we go. There you go. Build up all of their matches. Build up from their deal there. Who was that AEW woman that sang in Japanese? Who was that? Oh, Maki Ito. Who's probably not too thrilled that she hasn't gotten the call to go to AEW. She's just waiting for the day that she gets the hot footed out of Tokyo Joshi Pro. Let's see here. Tim Donst and Drew Parker. Let's see. We're doing 11 minutes. Doing Donst get the win. We'll have it be open match, decisive victory. I think Parker's a little bit lower on the totem pole than Donst. A little bit. So it'll at least be good to have him be competitive. Ugh. Let's see. That is 2 minutes, and it's Tim Donst putting over Drew Parker as a competitor. He'll sell, but you know what? It'll give him something there. All right, 1 minute there to hype up Mike Bailey later on. Star quality, minor success, off screen. There you go. Angle. Throw that in. 2 minutes. Anthony Bowens, Max Caster, so they can do their shtick and start getting over. But we also have to remember that this is 2020. This is 2020 acclaimed. So let me see where they. So they're all considered unimportant. Yeah. So not going to be off any real skin off my ass to have them put over Ueno and Shunma. Let's do Shunma. There we go. Decisive victory. Boom. There we go. Yeah, it's been one of those things that I haven't hardly even paid attention to AEW anymore. And I used to at least like kind of pay attention, but it's just like, JT Dunn, Nick Dinsmore. Whoops, there we go. Talking in his office, so throw that in there. Let's see, matchup 2v2. We've got Heath. We've got Joe Hennig. We'll put in Filipino Grigio and Caleb Conley. There we go. 9 on that. Heath is kind of the star amongst all these guys. What's Hennig listed at as far as his let's see here. He's considered recognizable, which is, I mean, even better than not as good as Heath though. And I think both Conley's recognizable, Grigio's unimportant. We'll give it to, you know what? After everything that Hennig tends to go through, we'll give him the win. Open match? Yeah, open match. Why not? They'll at least be semi-competitive there. We don't want to completely geek out Grigio and Conley. Let's see. I look over at my chat after looking at that, and the first thing I see is Jews. Am I right? Jesus Christ. Oh, sorry, I'm digging at something. I had something on the back of my head. Like bumped the back of my head at some point. There we go. Let's see. That. 2. We got Taylor Wyndham. Yep. Microphone. Minor success. Boom. Main event. Effie and Ryan Davidson. We go 14 on that. We go Effie taking the win. Open match, decisive. Here we go. All right, 6 minutes. That sounds right. Angle this. 4 minutes. Mike Bailey thanking the fans. Boom, boom, boom. Last bit. Out here, 2 minutes. Bailey, AR Fox, selling, fighting, minor defeat, minor success. Boom. All right. All right. 60 minutes. Everything should be good. All right. And I think away we go. Okay, we are here for Vertigo Attack episode 49, the first Vertigo Attack of 2023. We open, of course, with a recap of Wrestle Zenith 2. Major show for us. One of the biggest shows we've had, and I think probably one of the biggest shows attendance-wise as well. But either way, showing off the big matches that we had. AR Fox and the Tate twins. Matt Cardona defending the Heritage title. Tankman and Lamar defending the tag belts. JT Dunn with his win over Dinsmore. Wyndham with his win in the Golden Ticket Battle Royal. And, of course, Anthony Mayweather and Mike Bailey featuring the title change and the crowning of new world champion Speedball Mike Bailey. So, neat little video package to wrap it all up for people just in time to start it off with our opening matchup. Tim Donst and Drew Parker, both guys in that Golden Ticket Battle Royal, having a match here. And just goes just over 8.5 minutes. Great wrestling, decent reaction for people to get them warmed up. Donst locks in the captain's hook on Drew Parker, gets the win. A good match, though, for both Donst and Parker. A 55. Very nice. And after the match, Donst quickly shakes hands with him, grabs a mic, and says, you know what? He starts talking up Drew Parker and how quickly he's gotten up the ladder here in Vertigo, puts him over as the Deathmatch Prince, and a future champion in Vertigo. And shakes his hand, and then to the back. And we get a quick little video once again showcasing Mike Bailey. He will have a coronation ceremony at the end of the night tonight. to officially welcome our new Vertigo World Champion. We get to the debut of the young hot tag team, a new tag team in wrestling called the Acclaimed. At least in this world where they hadn't even tagged up yet. But two fairly unknown guys in Anthony Bowens and Max Caster, the Acclaimed. And these guys are apparently rappers. And Max Caster does a rap to hype up the crowd. And Anthony Bowens grabs the mic and hypes up the crowd even more in time for their tag team match in their debut against the Sonic Amina. Doesn't go very well for them. A poor match. Let me see here. So yeah, Bowens and Caster, okay, they're a bit rusty. That's fine. But showed excellent chemistry teaming together. There you go, despite the fact 16s apiece. Nonetheless, Sonic Amina defeating the Acclaimed in just over 5.5 minutes. X Factor body attack by Katsumata to Caster. And Sonic Amina get the win here. We get JT Dunn. He's in Nick Dinsmore's office. They seem to have a tense moment between each other after everything that went down at Wrestle Zenith. But Dinsmore says he still doesn't like him, but he respects the fight that they had, and Dunn has a bit of respect for him as well. And they bury the hatchet, and Dinsmore says, hey, for beating me, I'm going to put you in a match, big match next week to perhaps get you ready to challenge for a championship. And Dunn's excited about that, and he says that, we'll see, we'll see who he gets next week. We get Heath and Joe Hennig once again teaming up, and they are... Max Caster, sorry from Vertigo after. Oh no. So Heath and Joe Hennig teaming up once again, taking on Filipino Grigio and his unwilling tag team partner in Caleb Conley, who is not fond of the new direction that Filipino Grigio tends to be is in now. But it did have good wrestling, a decent reaction from the crowd, and Heath and Joe Hennig getting the win after the Hennig Plex. And Joe Hennig in just under 7 minutes getting the win for his team. And at least a bit of a feel-good win for Hennig. There's not a lot of wins that he has taken in Vertigo thus far. He's really just gotten the dog shit beat out of him. So a nice win here is always a good thing. We get a break-in on the broadcast. Taylor Wyndham, complete with his golden ticket at his table, and starts talking crazy about being in the possession of the golden ticket. And he seems a bit more crazed than he usually is, but he plans on reaching the top and becoming part of the elite. And the first step to becoming part of the elite is to take this golden ticket and become world champion. And so that we get a little bit of that leading into our main event. Great wrestling and good heat. We get Effie versus Ryan Davidson. That goes just under 12 minutes. The booted leg DDT by Effie puts away Davidson. And like I said, just under 12 minutes. Decent match, though, for the both of them. And there you go. There is the winner of the main event. And we get to our final segment of the night, of course. The announced coronation of the new Vertigo World Champion. Mike Bailey comes out with the championship. He's given a little bit of streamers and talks a little bit on the to the crowd. Thanks the fans for their support and is glad to be the new Vertigo World Champion and is willing to take on all comers. And as he says that, AR Fox comes in from the crowd, lays him out, and while Bailey's trying to recover, Fox grabs him, puts him up, hits a brain buster called the Fox Catcher on him, and as he's laid out on the ground, AR Fox grabs the belt, kind of looks at it, and looks at Mike Bailey, throws it onto him, and leaves. And that is the end of the show. 58. Good show. Goddamn. Looks like a lot of our tapings have been okay. Not the worst in the world. It's pretty much par for the course. I'll accept that. Give me just a minute. I can feel my mouth getting so dry. I got some iced tea here. I'm just trying to... I might have to get some water eventually. So much. You know, it's amazing, by the way, just seeing the tide turn towards AEW and its booking now. It's really interesting. The worst part is that, for the love of God, Tony Khan is just like, I was reading like his interviews and stuff from the last day, and it's like, I don't know if he's just trying to keep his product hype or he's in denial. Because I saw stuff where they were like, hey man, you're losing like 10% year over year on your audience, and he's like, yeah, but so is Raw. And it's like, not really, no. Actually, when you look at it, Raw's actually doing better than it has been. Yeah, cited cage matches and said, this man is in charge of $1 billion company. He cited cage match as a reason that his booking is doing well. I did see someone who was like, with that quote, just goes, he really is king of the marks. Oh my God. Yeah, to me, cage match is wrestling Wikipedia, but like, I don't give a shit what people label other stuff, because I don't use cage match as a way to like rate matches. I don't give a fuck about that. I use cage match like I would Wikipedia, but for wrestling. That's all I really know. That's all I really give a shit about cage match about. Hey, is this guy still wrestling in 2023? Well, you look at cage match. There you go. Yeah, I guess he is. JT Dunn, McDinsmore. Let's see here. Entertainment. He's off screen. Kind of builds them both up a little bit. Does your Steam stream overlay have a countdown feature? It does not. I could probably figure that out, but yeah, I haven't done that. Guys, Meltzer. Oh my God. That's the thing that kills me is the cage match. There was something else I was... Oh, yeah. Because I remember looking at cage match, and like I said, I use it like Wikipedia. I get to find out that when I was in Japan almost 4 years ago... No, it was over 4 years ago now. There was a show. I didn't... You know, I was never really looked at... the Actress Girl show that I decided not to go to when I was in Japan. And with like the hindsight being 2020, I hate the fact that I didn't go to the show, because I looked it up and I was like, oh yeah, it was this day. It was at Cork and Hall. Okay. And then I look and I see the matchups. I'm like, fuck. I probably wouldn't have given two shits when I was there at the time, because I didn't know most of them, but would have been great with 2023 lens on. We got 10 minutes. Let's do that. We do done. We do open match. We do tainted. If I do tainted flash pinfall, I think it'll do like a roll the tights thing. Last Raw is a better rating than the last Dynamite on cage match. Yeah, it's one of those things when you cite cage match, it's just like, bro, there's a lot of WWE stuff that's like also there, because you can't do the whataboutism with like ratings and stuff, and then cite cage match like that also doesn't sort of bite you in the ass sometimes. That's about as bad as Gresham doing his PWI ranking as a reason why he should be a top star. Might be worse because at least Gresham's not like signing people's paychecks. All right, what am I doing here? Garrison, Eric Cannon would be a part of that. Anthony Bowens, Max Caster. Raw gets the there's been a lot of talk about that. It's been interesting to see. I'd be interested in seeing what's going to happen here, because I'm hoping that for all the stuff that AEW's done with Turner, if they go with Raw, which is very possible because like this happens quite a bit. It would be hilarious just because it's like ECW all over again. Where it's like, yeah, but listen, we're getting Raw, so we don't need ECW on TNN anymore. We can so we can count down to the release of the first and the last. Dude, it was kind of funny because I think AEW to ECW, no, just in the way that their TV deals ended up working out, because if that would happen, they would both basically be thrown out the door for WWE. Okay. Sorry, I needed to think just a bit here. Go. We got 9 minutes. It's fine. Cage match, so we're good. The fans are excited, and it's just like, yeah, but did the fans translate to money? Do the fans on Cage Match translate to advertising dollars? Let's see. Open match, decisive win. There we go. You know what? Just because he should be out there anyway, even if he's not gonna be a super big part of it. Obviously, Cannon should be out there. Here we go. Let's see. Two minutes. We've got Eddie Edwards. There we go. We'll put Xavier and Wentz in there too, since he's teaming with them. Here we go. Boom. All right, 6-man. Okay, let's see. That's a 6-man. You got AR Fox. Rotate. Eddie Edwards. Rascals. Boom. We want 14 total. We want AR Fox. We'll have him pin Xavier. Open match. Decisive victory. Pretty much a clean win off that. There we go. And 2 minutes. AR Fox. Brent Tate. I don't think they're going to talk, but being part of that should be helpful. There you go. Main event. We've got, oh no, this is gonna go wonderfully. This is gonna go over so well. People will be so happy. I think I have to ask him. Pretty sure I have to ask him. 17 minutes. Go open match, decisive. Let's go with flash pinfall. We'll go I mean, it's a pretty big win for him, but I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. Here we go. What is this? Now is the right time to have Strickland versus Lee. That was by design, and as he was trying to build up both men, wanted to keep this in the chamber. Yeah, I don't get Tony Khan sometimes. I really do think a lot of this is just him just going insane. They might need to bring back ECW. No. What they're going to do is they're going to do like when TNA did ECW. It's going to be EV 3.0. And they're still going to drag Tommy Dreamer and the Sandman out. It's going to be so much work. Bring back WCW. Oh my God, please. Honestly, that would be funnier. I want to see Nash and DDP. No. But they don't get like really good guys. They get like above average Mike Sanders. They go grab Chuck Palumbo and Sean Stasiak. I think Shane Helms is working in WWE, I think now, isn't he? Yeah, Disco Inferno. There you go. But he's got to be Disco, like the 2000 version of Disco, where it was DISQO, and he would always just show up and wrestle in like Lakers jerseys and basketball shorts. That's the Disco I want. I don't want Disco Fever Disco. I want like 2000s Filthy Animals Disco that no one wanted. Neutral, minor success. Boom. All right, 60 minutes. There we go. The entire MIA. Bill DeMott included. Chavo Guerrero. Yeah, the wall couldn't be a part of it, but... yeah, the wall couldn't, but yeah. You can still get Lash LaRue, probably. Chavo. Bill DeMott. Oh... the AEW fans, they'll go crazy for General Hugh G. Rection. Chuck Palumbo died. I don't think Palumbo died. O'Hare died. That's why I had to think for a second, because I'm like, I'm pretty sure Palumbo's not dead. O'Hare is. Mark Jindrak, who's a bigger name in Mexico than he was in WCW or WWE. All right. All right, we are here for Vertigo Attack episode 50. We've made it to our 50th episode, week 2 of January. We open up with JT Dunn. He had a conversation with Nick Dinsmore about having a big match. He said praises Dinsmore for seeing the light, seeing him as a potential as the superstar that he should be, and has given him a chance to fight for the Heritage title. But before that, he's going to have some matches ahead of him. And the first thing he does is have to face one called Manders. And Manders put a hurting on him. Great wrestling, good heat. But just under 8.5 minutes, Dunn ends up getting a handful of tights on Manders. And cheats to win, gets the cheating roll up. But, I mean, the victory is the victory. And JT Dunn gets the win over Manders. We go to the back, the throwbacks. Garrett, JJ Garrett, Griff Garrison, and Eric Cannon all at their table. Once again, drinking PBR, playing cards. They're interrupted by the Acclaimed, who, of course, debuted last week. Looking at the beers in front of them, just look insulted by their existence. Caster comes up with a freestyle rap on them right there. That leads to a some offense taken by Garrett and by Eric Cannon, and they all three guys decide that Garrett and Garrison are going to go out there and challenge the Acclaimed to a match right now. So they go on out, and we get the Acclaimed versus the Throwbacks in their second match already, and they're already doing a little bit better with the rust starting to come off a little bit. But it was not to be for the Acclaimed, as the Throwbacks in a little over 6.5 minutes hit the JJ driver by Garrett onto Anthony Bowens and gets the win as the Throwbacks successful tonight. Let's see, Sonny Siaki. I don't think it was Sonny Siaki that retired to take care of his sister's kids when she died. I believe that was Monty Brown. Sonny Siaki might have had something similar, but Monty Brown was the one whose sister died, and he went to go take care of her kids, I believe. Yeah, this save is so old. Yeah, that's the thing. The save is almost 3.5 years old. Thought it was both. It could be. To be fair, I haven't really read up on what happened to Sonny Siaki. He really did just disappear not long after they made it onto TV. Not long after their Spike days started up, after they got off FSN. We get Eddie Edwards. He's going to be teaming up with the Rascals tonight, and he takes a little bit of umbrage with what Tim Donst said last week about Drew Parker, as there seems to be a lot of praise going Drew Parker's way for being this young up-and-coming star and a big death match guy, a big hardcore guy, and he's a bit irritated about it all, and feels that Eddie Edwards has been a fighter his entire career, between doing ladder matches with a broken arm and moving over to his hardcore matches that he's been doing in recent years. He's fought for his legacy, and he feels like he's earned his legacy. So he feels a bit disrespected by this. Let's see. And so we get to our match here, and they face AR Fox and the Tate Twins. Superb wrestling in good heat. Goes just over 10.5 minutes. AR Fox with his Fox catcher ends up pinning Desmond Xavier, and AR Fox and the Tate Twins, just a couple weeks after their win at Wrestle Zenith, once again taking another win in this 6-man tag here. And after that, Fox, after the match, grabs a microphone, explains his actions from last week and his beef with Mike Bailey. He says that people shouldn't be too surprised. He's rallied against the type of guy that Mike Bailey is. The guy's coming in, trying to get over, trying to take his spot. Haven't worked for it, haven't really earned it. And he's been on a mission to start taking out the people that have come after him, who want to leapfrog over him. And he still has this mission now. And now he turns it to the world champion with the biggest prize in Vertigo. And he believes that Mike Bailey is in possession of something that he feels he could still take a claim to. So he says he believes it is his, and he's ready to take the Vertigo World title back. And we get our main event. Exceptional matchup between Ty Ray and Alex Shelley. It goes just under 15 minutes. Shelley looks like he was going to pick up the win, but surprisingly enough, Ty Ray with a surprise roll-up gets the small package locked in and ends up getting the victory over Alex Shelley. A surprising win for the icon and the future Ty Ray. As Shelley not happy about the loss, argues with the ref about the 3 count, and just doesn't seem to be too thrilled about it. Meanwhile, Ty Ray, of course, celebrating up the entranceway there, gets up to the camera's face, tells the camera that he's coming for a champion, that he is ready to go for a champion. And that will be the end of that show. 63, there you go. Okay, episode 3. Let's see. I wonder if I can hang on for at least another episode or 2 before I have to go grab some water. I'm already starting to feel it. Anthony Mayweather. Here, Fox. Did I want Fox here? No, I don't think so. I think they were just going to come together. Yeah, that's fine. There you go. 3 minutes. Boom. Get a match. Anthony Mayweather. Wheeler Yuta. This goes 9. Sonny Ono doing? Oh no. Let's see that. Open match, decisive win. There you go. There's that. 2 minutes. Neo Body Guys. Let's see. Caesar and Preston. There you go. Use that sex appeal. Actually, you know what? We need to have him talk a little bit more. We need to have him do something. Even if that's the bit that he talks a little bit, but then he's just told to shut up. Let's see here. With all the meme names, this will be booked better than AEW is. There we go. Ooh, where are we going? 11 minutes? Sounds about right. Let's see. Odinson. There you go. Yeah, we'll do an open match. They're still at least trying. They're still at least fairly competitive. They're not super low on the totem pole here. Quick little promo. Calvin Tankman, Ray Lamar. There you go. Angle there. 1 minute. Mike Bailey, not there, not paying for it, but hype him up for next week. All right. Christian Casanova and Facade. We got 11 minutes on that. Questionable TV, great pay-per-views. Yeah, that really is kind of a weird thing. It's just like they always have really good pay-per-views. They got good pay-per-views of for the most part, Full Gear really ended like a fucking wet fart. Because realistically, I don't care what anyone says. I know it's sort of common to talk about how Jay White looked like a geek, but he really did look like a geek. He lost an ass-kicking contest to a one-legged man. Like, there was a whole lot of bullshit that didn't need to happen that got to this point. There we go. Yep. I did think it was kind of funny. Someone had mentioned that since we still don't know who the masked men are, is they could pull some sort of Bill and Ted and have like future versions of Adam Cole and MJF who have shown up to win the ROH tag titles away from them. So they're still the champ. Let's see. Ricky Starks. Matthew Palmer. Microphone. There you go. Devil Hood pulls hood to reveal Vince Russo. Only if, for at the very least, we get Excalibur doing the TNA Mike Tenay one where he just goes, "Oh shit, it's Vince Russo." I want if it'll be it'll be forgiven if we at least get that, just Excalibur going, "Oh shit, it's Vince Russo," and then Tony Schiavone being pissed because I think Schiavone was pissed at Mike Tenay in TNA. That's right. He wasn't pissed at Russo. That was Piper who was pissed at Russo in TNA. Taylor Wyndham. Yep. All right. This time, live promo there. All right. There we go. Yeah. Oh, son of a bitch. Let's see. Ricky Starks. Taylor Wyndham. We got 15 on that. Starks. Open match. Decisive victory. Boom. Angle. There. 2 minutes. Whoops. There we go. 60 minutes. All right. Oh. I don't know why. I've been chewing antacids like candy. Maybe I should just, not eat awfully. That could work out too. And when TK brought out Giannis and he sounded like a 14-year-old boy. Who? Tony Khan or Giannis? You know what would have drawn the viewers if Giannis came out with his blowjob bell. That'd have been great. Yeah, TK always sounds like a 14-year-old boy when he's excited though. He acts like a 14-year-old boy when he's excited. That's what I'll take. As long as that'd be the first million right there. They could be like, Giannis coming out with the blowjob bell. All right, Vertigo Attack episode number 51. This will be the third week of January. We start off with the former champion Anthony Mayweather making his first appearance since losing the world title back at the end of December, and calls out AR Fox. He wastes not a whole lot of time calling out AR Fox, challenging Mike Bailey, and feels like he knows that rematch clauses aren't much of a thing here, but he wants AR Fox to have to earn it. AR Fox hasn't really earned himself a world title match based off of his 6-man matches, and he says, you know what? Next week, if you want to, we'll make you have to earn it in the main event. So basically calling him out for the challenge for a match next week, perhaps with the winner facing Mike Bailey at Undeniable. And with that, we get a tune-up match for Anthony Mayweather facing one half of the Neon Ninjas in Wheeler, Utah. Superb wrestling, great heat. Both guys doing a great, tremendous job there. Just over 7 minutes. Anthony Mayweather hits the red sky, gets the win, and Mayweather is on his way next week to potentially face AR Fox. Neo Body guys. We have seen them at the gym earlier in the day. We had something filmed earlier in the day with the Neo Body guys. They get a notification on their phone that they will be having to face the End on Attack tonight. They're not happy about it. They try to finish up their their gym work and started heading to the arena. They're not thrilled about having to face Pero and Odinson, and we'll see how that goes. As the end face the Neo Body guys. Great heat and a decent reaction, but still Odinson hits the last rites on Jesse Goddard and gets the win for the end. Preston Vance, I mean, yeah, I could see he wasn't really good, but 39 ain't bad, at least in this realm. 39 is not the worst. So I'll take it for now. And of course, Pero and Odinson, excellent chemistry. There you go. So good win for the former tag champs, the end. We'll see what they've got going on. Speaking of tag champs, we've got the current reigning tag champions, Tagman and Lamar. They're confident they'll be in action next week, and they'll be looking for the next challengers for their Vertigo tag titles. And once again, also dealing with next week, Mike Bailey, who was attacked last week. He'll be in action next week as he'll be addressing the attack by AR Fox. Oh, no, it was 2 weeks ago. Sorry, it was 2 weeks ago now that Bailey got attacked by AR Fox. He will be addressing it, and he will be in action next week for our fourth week in July. We get Christian Casanova facing off against the other half of the Neon Ninjas, Facade. And great wrestling, decent reaction. Just over 9 minutes. Casanova submitting Facade, and a pretty decent match there between the two as well. Still doing quite well for both of them. But Casanova getting the victory. And I think that's just about it right now. We get on to Ricky Starks. He's warming up for his, he's getting himself together for tonight's main event match. And we haven't seen Matthew Palmer in a few weeks since Wrestle Zenith. And he's got some gadgets and potions and things like that in his coat. And offers him a little something, sort of like a pre-match workout type deal. And Starks just kind of looks at him sideways and just basically tells him to fuck off. Basically just tells him to go away. He's getting himself ready for his main event match later on tonight. Speaking of the other half of that main event, Taylor Wyndham coming out. We haven't seen him doing a live promo in a little bit. And he comes out with his podium. He's got his golden ticket once again. Talking about getting to the elite of this country and of Vertigo. And this golden ticket will be his ticket there. And he's just waiting for the day that he decides to cash this in. And it isn't like Money in the Bank where you just cash it in whenever he feels like it. He is going to have to do it ahead of time. But for right now, he still has holding on to it. And he's still waiting for a time to make it work out. We get to our main event. Ricky Starks versus Taylor Wyndham. An exceptional match, just under 13 minutes. Ricky Starks ends up getting Taylor Wyndham up, hits him with a Rochambeau, and gets the win. Pretty good chemistry between Starks and Wyndham. And there you go. Ricky Starks with the main event win here, coming off his tough loss to Alex Shelley. Seems to be bouncing back pretty well. And of course, afterwards, grabs the microphone. He looks at the golden ticket that Wyndham won, and he wonders if it's a fluke. And with the skill level that Taylor Wyndham seems to have and the passion that he seems to have, especially compared to a guy like Starks, he wonders if Wyndham even has the skills to hold on to that golden ticket before he even has a chance to get his world title match. And that will be the end of that. 63. All right. I don't think I can hold on much longer. I'm going to go grab a water real quick. There are other women out there. There's no need to focus. Trust me, I don't. I just got done spending money. I just got done spending money on Yuri and Yoshiko Hasegawa portraits. It's my first set of portraits from Ganjo. And I got one of Yappy, one of Yuri, and then one that had both of them. So I'm not focusing. Be right back. Okay. Besides, who do you want me to focus on? Hikari? She's too busy scissoring with other female fans and talking about her BDSM fetishes. I bet she'd be a blessing of disguise if she actually did get fired from the Up Girls. She doesn't really like all that singing and dancing anyway, so. Her what? Oh, that was the thing that just came out in the last like 24 hours. Some messages that she sent about being into like S&M. Yeah, I don't know if this was the same one or if it was a different person, I think. It might just be the same schizo fan posting on a different account because there wasn't a whole lot of like tweets that they'd ever actually sent out. This particular account never sent out tweets, so it could be a sock. But it was a different account that was like messaging her about Hikari saying something about being into S&M. But when she wanted to get into it, she was still underage and she couldn't find a partner for it. So she kind of grew out of it. And then there was a joke about how that sort of transferred over into her love of death matches and how she sort of got that out in death matches. She's going to pull a Maho Corona. Who knows? I don't know. She seems to like wrestling, though. She seems to really like wrestling. I think she likes wrestling a hell of a lot more than Maho did. So, and she sells so much money. She sells so much merch. I think she'll be okay. I think. She's got like 2 big matches coming up. Unless something comes out in the next few days, I think they're just going to keep her on ice until the 4th. Like, because they at least got to get through the 4th and the 6th with her. But I think it'll be fine. I think PW gets a little crazy over stuff like that, and they want crazy stuff to happen, but I think it's going to be like the Nakajima, the Katsuhiko Nakajima thing, where it's not really a big, his cheating on his wife thing. His cheating on his wife thing is going to be known, but like I don't think it's going to blow up. Let's see, Mike Bailey. They're schizos, absolutely. And I can't stop reading about it. Nakajima cheat. Yeah, there was a picture from this woman that took a picture of him. He was like sleeping and like her bra was on his face. And yeah, there was some there's apparently a mistress, and I think they're both married maybe, but yeah, he was cheating on his. This just came out also in the last few days. Was him cheating on his wife with this woman, and I guess he also got her pregnant because she took a picture. This is also the craziness of this particular woman, is that she took a picture with the oxygen mask thing over her face at the fucking abortion clinic. There's a picture of her. She took a selfie. It's not like someone took a picture of her. It was a selfie. The fucking abortion clinic. It's just her with like the oxygen mask on. But yeah, it was mentioning that. Yeah. Let's see here. Entertainment. Yeah, let me try to make sure to maybe get some stuff done here. Yeah, it's crazy what happens in Japan when stuff starts getting out. Not to mention, I think it's kind of funny that when people are talking about the Hikari stuff, it's just like, oh no, some stuff came out that said she was into BDSM. Where's the scandal? That just makes her even hotter. Oh, I forgot to hire somebody. There's a local worker. There you are. Whoop, no, we're not paying you that much. There we go. There we go. 3 minutes. Matt Cardona. Eddie Colon. Just a little one night thing there. Let's see. Tag match. You got Matt Cardona, Eddie Colon taking on Regal Twins. 10 minutes. Yeah, Cardona taking the win here. Open match, decisive victory. There you go. Oh, good. We can whip up the angles here. That's good. There, too. We got Ty Ray. We got Matt Cardona. We got Eddie Colon. So, selling and entertainment and fighting. There you go. Minor defeat. Minor success. Minor success. Boom. Sonny Ono lives right now. Actually, I think, doesn't he live in like rural Iowa? Doesn't he own like a car dealership around here? Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure he owns like a car dealership not too far from here. I remember hearing something about that. I did do 2 minutes on that. Okay, good. Yeah, I vaguely remember that info from like a few years ago. You better go there one day. Buy my car from Sonny Ono. Let's see here. Tim Donst. Talking about Eddie Edwards. Off screen for now. But here we go. Here, Matt's name reminds me of the Edge's Bitch song. Used cars. Yeah, I'm not imagining it's like, you know, Sonny Ono Ford, like a actual Ford or Toyota. It would be Toyota, I guess. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be, but it would. It'd be funny if it was like Dodge. Just what's the most American? Well, I was gonna say what's the most American car? There hardly really is no American car left anymore. Dodge might be the closest. Let's see here. Let's see. Eddie Edwards, Drew Parker, fighting, selling. There you go. Match time. Dodge is owned by a French and Italian company. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Ford might kind of still be. I mean, that's the thing is like Ford might be an American company, but like they don't produce anything in America really anymore. Chrysler's owned by like a French and Italian. The Chrysler might be owned by the same people as Dodge. I can't remember. Oh, there's the pic. Yes, you found the pic. Yeah, that's the pic of Nakajima passed out with the. Same group, okay. Yeah, because it's like it's not Fiat, but I think Fiat might also be part of the conglomerate as well. Because I think it might be it's not BMW that's a part of it, but yeah, it's like Chrysler, Fiat, Dodge. Like there's quite a few of them in there. Stellantis, there you go. I just got to make sure that my next car is not actually a Stellantis vehicle. My current vehicle is. Tesla's an American car company. Yeah, I guess it technically is. They're made in America, I think. That's leave it to a South African billionaire to have the one remaining American car company. While everyone else has offloaded everything. Yeah, because like Stellantis makes all their motors and shit. And like Stellantis is quote unquote assembled in America, but like all their motors and engines and stuff are made in like Mexico. and then they just ship them up to do the final assembly in Michigan. All right, there we go. This was just some stuff that I learned. I thought it was interesting to share that, I have a Chrysler, so I'm driving a car that is just some sort of Mexican engine. Stellantis NA does the American brands. Okay. Yeah, there were also people who were talking about. I know what you're talking about, and I gotta say that 4chan was the same way. They're like, really? Yeah, I know. I'd seen the pictures when they first got posted, and it was just like, obviously they got some heavy ass filters. All the Joshis got some heavy ass filters on them. It's ridiculous just how many fucking filters. Chosen alien. I mean, to be fair, it really depends on like your view of like. There's probably people who would look at like Saki Akai and think that she's an alien because she's got the slightly more far apart eyes and the thin face. It's probably just the litany of filters on her face as well, by the way. That's rude to Saki. I'm just saying. Yeah, Tankman's gonna take the win here. Let's see. Let's have Everett take the loss. I think Everett usually takes Everfly is usually the Eli Everfly is usually the pin eater. We'll have yeah. I think I was gonna put I put the tag titles were on the line. I think because they sort of did earn that one match. I don't remember if that was an actual. It wasn't like a number one contendership match or anything, but sure, we'll do it. Yeah. There we go. Let's see. Here's that. 2 minutes. Calvin Tankman. Trey Lamar. Here we go. There's that. It is already taking far too long because I started getting into other conversations about cars and everything else. I just... minor successes here. Microphone. Boom. All right. Main event. All right. 16. Fox. Open match. Decisive win. There we go. Swedish, so sign the collection. Yeah. Like always sleeping with Taka. Yeah, they're comparing the Nakajima thing to like Taka Michinoku and like what this could have the effect on Nakajima's career. Because it's like it could be something that kind of gets swept into the rug, or it could be something that just makes him a fucking jobber forever. It really depends. And they point to Taka as like that guy, but like Taka is still kind of like he's still respected. It's not like it's not like people don't show up to his training school to learn how to wrestle because of it. Mike Bailey, AR Fox. There we go. 60 minutes done. All right. Get it out of the way here. Give me a second. There we go. All right, we are at Vertigo Attack, episode number 52, the fourth week in January, the final of our tapings here. 251 people here at Vertigo Studio. We open up with the Vertigo World Champion Mike Bailey in non-title action tonight against Kevin Knight. And a superb match. Knight did what he could, but Mike Bailey was just too good for him there. Just over 7 minutes, 7:13 to be exact. Shooting star knee drop. And of course, Mike Bailey. We haven't seen him in a couple of weeks. Is here and wants to address AR Fox. He says that AR Fox assaulted him because he probably has maybe some hurt feelings that he isn't the top guy anymore. AR Fox, of course, started out in Vertigo as one of the top guys and was the world champion. And Bailey feels that AR Fox might be this upset over guys leapfrogging him that maybe not just because they're favored, but because they are just indeed better. But he's going to watch the main event and see who his challenger is going to be at Undeniable. And he'll be watching the screen intently to see who his first title defense will be. Matt Cardona has finally shown up after several weeks. He defended the title against Eddie Edwards. And we haven't seen him in a few weeks since. But he decided he wasn't going to show up. But he happened to be coming into Des Moines and had a friend in town from the big leagues. Had his one of his former workplaces and thought, you know what? A couple of big-time wrestling stars taking on a couple of geeks. Why not? He introduces the former Primo, Eddie Colon, as he'll be teaming up with him in this next match, taking on the Regal Twins. Decent matchup between them, just under 8.5 minutes. And Matt Cardona hits radio silence on Sterling Regal and gets the win. Cardona really carried this whole fucking thing. But nonetheless, Cardona and Eddie Colon get the win. Let's see. And with that, as he celebrates, Ty comes out and mentioned his big win over Alex Shelley. I think it was, 2 weeks ago? Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago. Said he wanted to come for a champion, and he decided, you know what, Matt Cardona has said a lot of crap. He's completely just overlooked just about everybody in Vertigo, and he just hasn't even looked at Ty Ray's way. And so Ty Ray wants a shot at the Heritage title. Matt Cardona doesn't seem to say anything to him, but points behind Ty Ray at Eddie Colon, who ends up getting behind Ty Ray and hitting him with the backstabber and leaves him laying as Cardona and Eddie head to the back as Ty Ray is set to recover. Tim Donst is backstage. He's asked about Eddie Edwards and the comments that Eddie had to say about what Tim Donst had to say. And Donst says that he does have a lot of respect for Eddie Edwards, but he hasn't had to deal with a whole lot of hardcore stuff and a lot of death matches. He's not exactly the hardcore star and the hardcore icon that he builds himself up to be, and sort of, hand waves away Eddie Edwards as a hardcore competitor, at least. And with that, we get staff rushing backstage. There's a camera. And Eddie Edwards is in the back, and Drew Parker is there, and he is beating Drew Parker mercilessly with a kendo stick as eventually staff get there and break that up. Eddie grabs the camera that came there, looks into it, and said that this is a message to Tim Donst for the disrespect that he's shown him as a hardcore wrestler. And it seems like Eddie's none too happy with the things that Tim Donst has been saying, and now Drew Parker taking the brunt of it. Tankman and Lamar in their first matchup since Wrestle Zenith, once again defending the Vertigo tag team titles. And it is against Flip Forever, who, of course, in the 0 Hour won a 3-way tag match. And so they decided that they were going to face Tankman and Lamar, and it was going to be for the tag titles. And so good wrestling, a decent reaction, but just under 8 minutes is all it really took for Tankman to beat Andrew Everett. And that will be the fourth official defense of the tag team titles. Tankman and Lamar still the champions there. Valiant effort by Flip Forever, but was not successful tonight. And with that, Calvin Tankman and Trey Lamar grab a mic after the match. They call out all the other teams in Vertigo. They don't care who wants to step up to the plate. They want challengers for Undeniable. And he wants all the other teams in Vertigo to figure out who's going to be the people to challenge them at Undeniable for the tag titles. They drop the mics and leave, and we get to backstage. Anthony Mayweather warming up for his main event match here against AR Fox. The challenge was thrown down, and Mayweather's very confident at his abilities here tonight. He is 2-0 against AR Fox, including his world title victory against him that won him the world title in the first place, and plans on going 3-0 against AR Fox in one-on-one competition, and on his way to Undeniable to win his title back against Mike Bailey. And that is our main event, AR Fox and Anthony Mayweather, an exceptional matchup between the two. Just under 14 minutes, but AR Fox with the Fox catcher drops Anthony Mayweather, gets the pin. And with that, I think we have officially our first official match set for Undeniable. With that, oh God, is that like, that's like last year's shit. That's like last year's stuff, I think. Holy shit, I need to get rid of that. We'll do all that later. How about that? We'll just clean all that out afterwards. But nonetheless, Mike Bailey comes out with the world title and confronts AR Fox as he's got the belt. Fox once again reiterates that there should be no mistaking the fact that he believes that the Vertigo world title is his, and that Mike Bailey will have to fight for his life in order to retain his belt. And AR Fox's mission of eliminating the people he feels have leapfrogged him in Vertigo continues as we get perhaps the biggest match of this mission when he challenges Mike Bailey for the world title. And that is it, 65. God damn. Already a little past midnight. That's what I get for being as late as I am with that. That's fine. All right, I need to clean that shit up real quick. Oh boy. Okay, we got booking. We got some ownership changes. Okay, well that's something. Does it tell me? Okay, there's a lot going on. Okay, there's a lot going on right now because I forgot Wrestle Kingdom just happened. 200 to 310. 110 bucks is not the worst in the world. We'll accept it. We'll make him happy. Where's the pre-booking? All right. Undeniable. Remove that shit. Pre-book match, 1-on-1. Mike Bailey. AR Fox. Boom. And I've still got a Joshi show to do. It's fine. It's Friday. Well, it's going to come on. It is Friday technically now, so. There we go. I wanted to see this real quick. We just had Wrestle Kingdom happen. Hiroshi Tanahashi's swollen calf muscle left the ring under his own power. He won't be missing any dates. It'll take a month. New Japan crowns a new IWGP Heavyweight Champion, and that is Will Ospreay. Let me take a look at this. Let's see what we have here. Will Ospreay defeating Jay White for the IWGP Heavyweight titles, our main event. Hiromu Takahashi beating Ryu Lee, or Dragon Lee, as he's been known. Zack Sabre Jr. defeating Kota Ibushi. Toru Yano defeating Shigehiro Irie for the Never Openweight title. God damn, that'd be interesting. Is the Intercontinental belt on the line? Because they're separated at this point. Shingo Takagi, Hiroshi Tanahashi, and Manabu Soya defeated Big R Shimizu and Great Bash Heel. By the way, hang on. Finn Juice defeated Fale and Tamatanga for the IWGP Tag Belts. Mighty Dragon defeated Roppongi 3K. Okay, so we're already in a better. I will tell you this right now. Mighty Dragon defeating Roppongi 3K. So that's Keno and Kudo. I don't know much about Kudo. He was part of DDT. Is he listed under somebody else? Kanata? Oh, this is old. DDT legend. Okay, probably someone that if I saw him, I'd probably remember. But all right. The funny thing is that okay, this is already. By the way, this is already a better. So, like I said, I do pre-bookings with this, and this happened. Of course, Wrestle Kingdom happened in my pre-booking one. I consider this to be a better alternative to what actually happened, to what happened in the pre-booked one. Because like I said, when I did the pre-booked save, Becky Lynch had the big like drug scandal that threw her out of WWE. In this version of in the other version, the pre-booked version of Wrestle Kingdom, it was Hiroshi Tanahashi that beat Jay White and Will Ospreay in a 3-way for the heavyweight title. I forget who. There was an Intercontinental title match that wasn't great. Geto and Jado won the junior heavyweight tag titles. I remember that much. Finjuice and Fale and Tamatanga still happened. And then I think Toriano beat... Fuck, I don't remember who Toriano beat. But yeah, Geto and Jado are the new IWGP heavyweight tag champs. Hilarious. But Yano beat somebody. Oh, Yano beat Shingo Takagi for the openweight title. That's the pre-booked version. So I'll accept this version. Let's see here. Then Juice regain titles, extend deals. Yep. Let's see. Saki-sama. This actually happened also in the pre-book. Saki-sama became Princess of Princess champions. Princess of Princess champions. So yeah, that happened there too. New CEO of Defy, Matt Nix. Ito takes over Freedoms. Okay, so what else happened to some of these guys? What else happened to some of these companies? Actress Girls, do they have anybody? Not yet. Deadlock doesn't have anybody yet. Defy has Matt Nix. And then Gleet doesn't have anybody. And we had the Freedoms thing with Carbell Ito. All right. Princess of Princess Championship and Mercedes going right in a French tunnel. Oh, good Lord. It's the former Princess of Princess. It was France. I believe. Yeah, it was France. Okay, should be good there. This whole thing. There. All right. Yeah, it's the Buckle Up Princess Championship. There we go. Shit. Where's this taking place? Skip City Multipurpose Hall. There we go. Oh, 20 segments. Why am I insane? That's fine. There's a lot of angles. I just got to get the angles out. That's how we got to do it. All right. Dun. There you go. Opening match. Mercedes Moné. Her IWGP run. Yeah. It'll be even fun. You know what, man? It'll be really sadly funny if she does go back to WWE, and like. Because then all the WWE people like who basically said that this whole Japanese run for her was just a phase to get it out of her system, they're gonna end up being right. I was like, see, it really was a phase to just get out of her system. Now she's back, and now we're fine. It's fine. That whole fucking thing. God damn. Like I said, it would be funny, but it'd also be sad because it's just like, God damn, you really are proving him right that it was just a fucking phase that you wanted to go through like a teenage girl. Yeah. Banshees, boom, boom. Scott had a new finisher where he whispers lewd things at his opponents. What? 12 minutes. You know what? Let's give Arisu Endo the victory. We'll have Ram take the loss. I think Ram can afford to take the loss. Open match decisive win. There you go. Is that 2 minutes? Arisu, May, Himawari. There we go. That's what he does in the recliner. Oh my God. So she had 5 matches and only 2 of them are actually in Japan. Yep. That would suck though too, because you know what? It like I don't remember what most of her matches were like, but like that I saw the Azumi Hazuki 3-way and like that actually solidified her as somebody who could fucking go. So it's not like she went out there and she was like a fish out of water. She could actually fucking go with them, and it was pretty entertaining. But yeah, it'd almost be sad to see her actually go back there. Yeah, Eddie Guerrero's run actually was like borderline workhorsey in his shit. Felt redemptive. It felt like the redemption run that he was specifically trying to have. But then again, I guess he didn't get injured for like 9 months either. Let's see. Miyako Matsumoto, Chie Koishikawa, Sako Miya. There we go. Oh, we have a new team we need to make. Add team. Miyakoko Army. We'll make it there. Chie. Sako. Add team. All right. Match tag team. Miyakoko Army, Death Riot. 8 minutes. Let's see here. Who's Risa Sarah's usually around more. So we'll do that. Sako Miya is gonna get pinned. It should not be an open match. No. 6 minutes of them getting the shit kicked out of them by 2 veterans. 2 historically jobber talent getting their shit pushed in by two vets. There you go. Let's see here. Saya Kamitani, Mike. There. Boom. In goal, 2 minutes. Momika with are we having Natsu out here? I don't think we're having Natsu out here. She's just gonna talk about her. We don't need Natsu out here. She costs too much. Trying to keep the booking costs somewhat low. I think it's already gonna cost me still like $6,000 or some shit. Let's see. Come on. Rina, Momoko Hanazono. Boom. 11 minutes. there. Open, decisive. There we go. Boom. Not some Royal Rumble leak. Oh yeah, I saw that. It once again, I've seen that kind of sheet of paper every year. It's always fake. So I don't put any expectations on that. By the way, if those end up being actual leaks, what fucking shitty appearances. I'm pretty sure Deonna Purrazzo is still signed to TNA. I'm pretty sure I don't know if she's completely locked in. I don't know. Did she just leave? I don't remember. I thought she was pretty well in with TNA. Unless I missed something. I mean, she's with her husband there too, so. Here we go. Yeah, not to mention, I don't know if X-Pac can even get into the ring with the whole, like, Hep C thing, you know? I mean, I guess they could put him in there if they want. I mean, as long as he's not bleeding. But still. They're generally regarded as fake because they do that, like, every year, so... I don't put anything in there. They did this. I've seen that several years now. I always just assume it's fake, and they're just guessing. Now Ishikawa and Yuki Arai. There we go. 2 minutes. There we go. All right. We got tag. Yeah, Princess, strong kickers. Boom. Boom. 11 minutes. Let's do Mirai. I think Now's going to have to take the loss. You know, Yuki Arai is one of those people you're probably going to have to... In reality, you would really have to probably protect her. X-Pac could still probably go. Can you imagine he gets in there and just snaps an ankle in the Rumble trying to do the kicks that he used to do? Let's see. Kamiyu. Mirai, Marika, there's that. All right, we're zipping along at least, so that's good. I don't mind that. Tears his ass again. Yeah, because he's got to do a Bronco Buster. Like, you can't have X-Pac in the Rumble, and then. Like, not have him do a Bronco Buster and X Factor. He's got to do, like, that's the whole point of having these guys in there, is they do their shtick. Let's see, Yuri. What's that? We've got match. Yuri, we've got Himika. Boom. This is Fighting Spirit Time Tournament. We're going 14 minutes. And we've got Yuri as the victor. Open match. Tainted win. As it will be outside interference on Himika by, Michiko. And I think that's good. Furious. Oh, that's right. Hang on. I think she'll be willing to put her over. I think Himiko will be willing to put her over. She'll be like, who gives a shit? I'm getting ready to leave and get married anyway. when Samoa Joe broke his ass on the stage. When Samoa Joe stopped being Samoa Joe. You know, that's like, he's personally debunked that, I think, at least a couple times. Have I fucked this up? Because I'm pretty sure. I've gotten this to work before. I got this to work before. Why is she all pissy now? Where's the broadcasting business management? Whoa, what was it? Fuck, what is it under? Promises? Yeah. Oh shit. I did the Michiko thing, not Yuri. Jesus Christ. I'm a dipshit. Hey. I want you to be willing to put over Yuri. There you go. And now I can take that off, and she should be okay with it. There you go. There we go. Yeah, I know people were saying that Mr. Kennedy was gonna be there because they randomly uploaded a match against Shawn Michaels the other day. Michiko, Yumika, 13 minutes selling. There you go. Was that 2 minutes? Cool. Angle. Here's that. Hikari. Now. Oh yeah, that was a whole thing, by the way, of I think it was like overseas people. Is Camille when she just came out with like her photo book about her legs. She had like some overseas package that had like, God, I forget what it was, but it was like signed copies of the book, like several signed copies of the book, several, like, it was supposed to be like 10 different like backstage checky photos that aren't released in the book. And then it was like one of the pieces that she wore for the book, just one of her undergarments mailed with it. I thought it was fantastic. If they do that for the Now Kakuta book, I'm gonna be spending some money. I'm gonna go full debauchery. Of course you would, you pervert. Free Wi-Fi and JD Linuses. There you go. Yeah, 15 minutes total. We go. You know what? Let's go Now Kakuta, and I think we'll let them decide who's gonna lose. Open match, tainted win. Yeah, we'll just let it be like that. Definitely a cheating victory. Angle. What's that? 2 minutes. Hikari. Now. Let's just do charisma on that. Did I make this right? Nope, I didn't. That's what I thought. I'm like, I don't have the right now, do I? All right, I wanted to. That was fine. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure I had the right now. All right. Main events. Saya. Utami. There you go. 19. Utami. Open match. Decisive win. I don't know if they have the skills to call it in the ring. Psychology's a 73. That's not bad. Saya can't. I wouldn't imagine. No. Yeah, she doesn't have the psychology. 41. Use that. 3 minutes. Utami. Calls out Momo. Momo's not here, but it'll put them both over. There you go. 120 minutes, 75%. Everything's good. Everything's about as good as it's going to get. All right. All right. Ship it out the door. How much money did I spend? $5,379. That's a fair bit of money. What's my break-even cost? What's my break-even cost at Skip City? It's not that. It's definitely less. Budget with merch is like $4,100. All right, so I'm definitely over. It's getting pricey. All right. All right, let's go. All right, we are here for live stage number 42 here for IdolPro. Sold out Skip City multi-purpose hall. I believe this is our first official show in Skip City. Sold out 350 people. Sayuri Namba comes and she runs down the card per usual and introduces, making her professional wrestling debut tonight. It is Himawari, who will be in the opening matchup, teaming with Mei Suruga and Arisu Endo. Himawari introduces herself, and away we go for her debut. Of course, teaming with Mei Suruga and Arisa Endo, they are successful as Arisu pins Ram in the hit her in the crotch. It's quite the target. You can't miss it. She was the weak link between everybody, but still, I mean, it is her debut. It's okay. Good heat and decent wrestling. Just over 8.5 minutes. Like I said, Arisu pins Ram, and her, Himawari, and May get the win. And with that, May and Arisu welcome Himawari, and they celebrate her debut tonight with a win. And with that, we get even another debut. And it is Miyako Matsumoto coming out with Chie Koishikawa. She has found a new protege that approached her about joining up with Miyakoko and Chie, and it is Asako Miya. And once again, Miyakoko seems to have another jobbing lackey for her group, as she has now dubbed them Miyakoko's Army. And she will be having, let's see here, Heartful Gimmick, very good. All right, so, yep. Miyako Matsumoto with Chie Koishikawa and Asako Miya. She will be having them wrestle tonight in Asako's debut here. The Miyakoko Army unfortunately has to take on Death Riot. And Rina Yamashita really held this whole thing together, as Chie and especially Asako were not great. But great heat, decent, good wrestling, just under 6 minutes. Ayers Rock 2, Risa Sarah pins Asako Miya, and that is it for the Miyakoko Army in their debut as a team. Death Riot once again successful. Bouncing back from their tag title match loss just about a week ago at the holiday special. Saya Kamitani's backstage. Of course, in this world, she's left Stardom for quite some time, so she feels a bit odd about facing Utami, given their history in Stardom and being attached at the hip to her when she was there. And it'll definitely bring up some mixed emotions for Saya, as she feels like she's moved on from Stardom and Utami. But she's got the match. She's got a match tonight against her in the main event. She plans on winning and perhaps moving this behind her. We get Momoko Hanazono comes out. She greets the crowd, and she talks about Sumire Natsu, who was not here, but she mentions that she went to Natsu's bar, and Natsu seems to have some interest in mentoring her. So more than likely, maybe not tonight, but on the next match that Momika is a part of, looks like Natsu will be mentoring her. But for our first match here, we get Momika Hanazono facing off against Rina. And goes a little under 9.5 minutes, and Momika Hanazono gets the win over Rina. An actual clean win for Momika, which is a rarity, but nonetheless gets the win. Nodoka Tenma, she is facing the winner of a match later on. Let me see here. Between Yuri and Himeka for the Fighting Spirit title tournament. She's in the semifinals. She'll find out who she'll be facing later on tonight. Sends in a video. She's excited to know who she's facing. She wishes both the ladies luck because, you know, they're all sort of faces. So there's not a lot of bad blood between Nodoka, Yuri, and Himeka. We get AI Princess coming out. They talk about the way Strong Kickers treated JD Lionesses last week. And they felt like they had to do the right thing, sticking up for Hanana Sahi against the Strong Kickers as they were assaulting them after the match. But with that, with the pissing off of Strong Kickers, they do have to fight them now. Fantastic heat and decent wrestling. They tried their best, went 9.5 minutes, and Mirai Dr. bombs now Ishikawa into the mat. And Strong Kickers get a win to bounce back from their loss last week against the Lionesses. And with that, Kamiyu and Mirai, they're not happy about the JD Lionesses getting the match that they have. They're going to be in a number 1 contendership match for the tag titles. And they feel that they will be making their presence known later tonight, perhaps in the tag title match, or in that upcoming match. In fact, thankfully this button exists because I kind of forgot that until I read this. I kind of forgot that I was going to make that known. So hey, let's just go ahead and bring that in here. Thankfully this exists, because I sort of forgot. There you go. All right, so then we get ready for our next match. Yuri, preparing for her match here against Himeka, believes that this match against Himeka, even in this quarterfinals of the tournament, is the biggest match of her career. She does feel like an underdog. She feels like she is sort of an unaccomplished wrestler in a group of very accomplished wrestlers in this tournament. So she feels quite a bit like an underdog, but feels that she can be a champion. She can be an underdog champion that people can believe in. And we'll see if that works out for her against Himeka up next. Fantastic heat and great wrestling. Goes just over 12 minutes. It looked like Himeka was going to get the victory over Yuri. However, someone who's had a problem with Himeka the last few months, Michiko, comes out and hits Himeka, lays her out, allows Yuri to get the pin without really even knowing what had happened. And Yuri pins Himeka, and she is going on to the semifinals to face Nodoka Tenma. And with that, Michiko grabs a mic. She stands over Himeka. She challenges her to a match at New Year Awakening. And with that, Himeka accepts, but she doesn't want the rest of Revelation to interfere in the match. She doesn't want Michiko feeling that she can just sneak attack or that she can run away. So she wants them locked inside of a steel cage. So we get our first official match for New Year Awakening. We get Michiko versus Himeka inside a steel cage. Nowhere to go. Nowhere that someone can run in. And Michiko and Himeka will be locked inside a cage. We get free Wi-Fi. They are planning on doing Momo Watanabe proud tonight. Momo always seems to never be too proud of them and just wants them to not ruin anything for her, but they're confident in their abilities to take on the JD Lionesses. They feel that Lionesses got a fluke win last week, and they plan on doing Momo proud by winning the Twin Spirit titles. But first, they got to become #1 contenders. And with that, Fantastic Heat and Great Wrestling, just under 13 and a half minutes. They will do that as free Wi-Fi after the shot called from Camille and Mirai earlier in the night. They made their presence known in this match. They attacked Asahi and Hanan and allowed free Wi-Fi to get the win against the JD Lionesses. And once again, with that, we get another match for New Year Awakening here. So we get the tag titles on the line. Mari Koto against the #1 contenders. Free Wi-Fi. Twin. There we go. There we go. 2 matches on the board as we are starting to fill the card out for the end of the month here. And so we have Hikari and now celebrate their win. They're excited to take the Twin Spirit titles, and they're ready to head to New Year Awakening with their tag title shot. And we get our main event, Saya Kamitani versus Utami Hayashishida. An exceptional match. Utami gets the win with a Samoan drop. Is that what she uses? It might be. Seems odd. I'm sure she calls it something else, but they just put that. Nonetheless, Utami gets the win over Saya, 17:06 in tonight's main event. So Saya still not quite able to get over that hump that is Utami and her skills. But with that, Utami grabs the mic after the match. She calls out Momo Watanabe. Of course, she confronted her last week. And she wants her out here next week so she can challenge her for the Royal Spirit Championship at New Year Awakening as well. So she will be here next week to get the answer, as I think it is all but written in stone at this point. 60. I will take that. Who carried? No. We're gonna make some speeches. Here. Let's do Himika. I want to tell her she's awesome for helping put over doing that. I'm going to give it to Himawari. Let's see here. We're going to give her some encouragement for her match. And we'll give it to Utami. Praise her for her performance. Was pleased, seem pleased. All right. All right. Jesus Christ. 12:45. Let's get to here. Let's get out of that. Let's drop this. Next live stage. That's going to be Thursday, week 2. That's active. Done. All right. So our 3 shows for the month should be done. Ready to go. All right. Let's get to Thursday just to get that out of the way. First off, let's see if anything happened here. Doesn't look like it. Deonna Purrazzo, speaking of. Jesse Butler becomes CEO of DPW. Jesse Butler. Wonder who he is. He's a non-wrestler, so it's probably some sort of personality in wrestling that I'd have to look up. But he's DPW's new guy. I'd have to see what that's all about. Not much else going back here. Let's see. Shaking my head. No James. Johnny. Oh, no Johnny. I was going to grab somebody. That's who I was going to grab. I need her. I need you for something. Come here. I'm going to get her now just in case something happens and I can't get her in time for the pay-per-view. Letter. DPW. All right. Shit. I'd be slightly interested in knowing how the mod makers, I would assume they put DPW in here. I'm wondering what the Zeta Zhang dies. What the fuck? Oh my god! In an accident? Oh, who? I know she was wasn't she somebody in WWE? I know this is fake, but Julia Ho, Zeta Zhang representing China, but okay, so she was in that Mae Young Classic representing China, but they said she's Puerto Rican. I mean, I can kind of see that. I can see the Puerto Rican more than I can see the... Is she like half? Is she like half Puerto Rican, half Chinese, or... Let me see this. Why does it say that she was Puerto Rican? This is the same month as Jay Briscoe. First female Asian American. Yeah, for some reason Wikipedia has her, or maybe that's IMDb her listed her as Puerto Rican. I don't know. She doesn't look that way. She looks Asian American. I don't know. She can look either. Maybe they just mistaken Asian for Puerto Rican. I don't know. Why is she listed as that? But yeah, she was in that Mae Young Classic thing. I think she just worked for WWE for a little bit. Okay, what happened here? Oh no. Part 2. We're getting part 2 of the shoot. Oh no. Insiders are unsurprised that Jim got... I'm surprised. I'll tell you that much. Oh shit. GCW hire Al Snow. Davey Richards part 2, baby. Oh my god. I'm taking back control, motherfucker. Where's Greg the Office Boy? I'm really gonna kill him now. Evolve title. Okay, new team in Evolve. CEO of AWG Yumi Oka. CEO of Glee Nobuhiko Takada. Jessica Havoc won the Shimmer title, which I don't think is gonna be a huge deal. Eve Owens. Takazawa joins Noah. Maya Yukihi is a hot property. She's one to watch. She certainly is. And then tributes for Zeta Zhang. All right. I want to get to fucking let me get there. God damn it. Before like 1 a.m. for me. Let me just get to goddamn. Is that what it said? Impaled on a flagpole? I didn't even see. Can't wait for CM Punk to return to ROH now. Hopefully it goes better than Hustle. Oh, was he a part of Hustle with Tajiri? There we go. For claiming she was Puerto Rican. He made Hustle? Okay. I thought that was Tajiri, or was Tajiri just a part of it? Was Tajiri just helping out with it? I thought it was... Or am I thinking of something? No, I swear to God it was Hustle that Tajiri was part of, right? I thought that was his. Maybe he just helped out with it. Tajiri made wrestling new classic. Maybe he was just involved with it. Wasn't he involved with it? I thought he made it. Maybe I'm going crazy with that. Give me a second. Let's see. Nothing going on here. ROH set their sights on several new contract offers. Oh boy. Who's in the ROH? Who was in ROH in 2020? Because that's who's in ROH here. All right. Who's the ROH World Champion? It's vacant. Oh, it was Marty Scurll. And the tag team, World Tag Team, Brody King, Mark Haskins. He'd probably be okay with that. Alex Shelley is World Television Champion. I bet he'd be okay with that. Mandy Leon is Women's World Champion. I don't think that's going to happen. Sorry, Delirious ain't in charge of the books no more, Mandy. Pure title, Matt Sydal. Might be okay with that. I don't know. Dragon Lee. Oh, no. Adam Brooks, Shelley. Let's see. Beer City Bruiser, Brody King, Bully Ray, Marty Scurll. No, Skrull's gone. Scurll was one of those guys that at the end of the year I might have made sure that they weren't really going to be around, because it was very awkward to have guys like Velveteen Dream who were randomly showing up on like Monday Night Raw with like intercontinental title matches. It was like, it's just, Kurt Angle. There you go. Oh my God. So he's the road agent too. So you've got Jim Cornette and Kurt Angle running this version of Ring of Honor. Should be phenomenal. I can't wait to see who the, oh my God. You know what? I have to get that picture. I have to do it for this thing, because I know in like a few years it's not even going to make sense because I'm going to forget it, but I have to get that picture for Kurt Angle. And everyone knows exactly what I mean by that picture, because it's going crazy right now. DPW have made a contract offer to Griff Garrison. That makes sense. DPW contract offer to Calvin Tankman. Yep, that also. Yeah, I might have to look for Cornette face. All right. Well, at least that tracks. The DPW offer to Tankman. Eli Drake. Yeah, I could see them doing that if they had the opportunity to. Brian Pillman Jr. probably not so much. QT Marshall, I'd probably see him being in. If he doesn't go to like WWE, I could see QT Marshall legitimately showing up in DPW. Even for like a match or two. Is Eli signed anywhere? NWA. I think he's just an NWA guy right now. He is a guy I could start using, I think. We can make LA Knight. But I kind of want Eli Drake. I want Eli Drake. And the dummy button. I want that. Oh my Lord. All right. Oh. Fuck. AWG made a contract offer to Marino Sahara. Okay, that tracks. And Koki, of course, that tracks. Freedom's made a contract offer to Asahi. Does she have some hidden like hardcore skill I don't know about? No. Why are you grabbing Asahi? I mean, just because she wants to hurt herself doesn't mean she should be in Freedoms. Just because she schizos out every few days doesn't mean she should be cutting herself with barbed wire. Unamizamori in Freedoms? What? Unamizamori is gonna be in Why? May Saruga in Freedoms? Tina Shiori? AWG. I could see her being an AWG if she ever kind of came back to wrestling, but Freedoms? Maybe. Monami in AWG. She would, you know what? She's like one of the only goofy characters that Sendai Girls has. She'd probably actually fit in well in AWG. You will have zero. Manami is one of the only, like I said, one of the only like comedy-esque characters that, except when they bring in Sakura Hirota, that Sendai Girls has. So she would unironically fit in well with AWG. And Momoka Hanazono. Oh my god. Tsukushi? Oh no. Oh, no. Arisa Nakajima? Oh, she's going to be heaming some of these rookies around. Ram Kaicho? Probably could also work. Arisu Endo would probably work in AWG today. Miya Watanabe would definitely work at AWG today. Now is she... she's in GLEAT. Doesn't she actually work GLEAT in real life? I don't remember. Does she get booked in GLEAT? Or is it just like... There's only like 2 places that book her anymore. All right. See you, Sad Dog. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Is it just Prominence? I think it's just Prominence. JTO, Prominence. Strong Style Pro Wrestling, Prominence. Yeah, she's really just getting Prominence bookings. So she's never been in GLEAT, unfortunately. Koharu Hinata, yeah, probably is a... Yeah. And GLEAT with Manami. Yeah, that kind of makes sense, too. That could kind of work as well. It'd be funny if they tried to get Michiko. They didn't try to get Michiko. The only people, it would have really made all the sense in the world. Preston Vance wants more money. $90, dude. I'll give you 45. GLEAT have made an offer to Shunma Katsumana. Yeah, that makes sense. Unfortunately, this is going to be a pain in the ass. Yuki Ueno, GLEAT getting them. Yeah, that makes sense. They're gonna want some like up and comer type guys. Well, yeah. GLEAT have made a contract offer to Minoru Suzuki. Oh shit, GLEAT is about to be Giga Kino. That's gonna be Super Kino wrestling right here. Oh my god. And GLEAT does like MMA style shit too. Oh my god, Suzuki's gonna make GLEAT extra fucking dope. Holy shit. Get Michiko so fans can be quiet for her matches. Yeah, that's right. Get Michiko so even in this game no one can give a shit. I feel bad. She was like one of their original Joshi signings too, and they still don't care. Masanabu Fuchi to retire. Dark is still around because Collision doesn't exist. Impact. New stable. We Are Legion. Okay. Oh, is this the bloodline? Right. This is the We Are Legion with the new bloodline. Roman Reigns, the Usos, Elias, and Walter. Oh my god. What a fucking stable. Bea Priestley. Looks like she hasn't left Stardom, so that's what it is. Nothing else really. I think, what are we getting to? Thursday? All right. God damn it. It's 1 a.m. I gotta get the wrapped up right here. We're right here. We're at Thursday. This is it. We're starting to pack up now. Oh, she didn't show up for a Stardom show, but she didn't quit Stardom, so it's fine. All right. Nothing major has happened. So, well, except me losing all my... All right. I just saw something listed here that Jesus Christ, what the fuck? New champs in NXT. The Backroom Boys won the NXT belts. Who are the Backroom Boys? Thatcher and Axel Dieter Jr. Why call them the Backroom Boys? Timothy Thatcher and Axel Dieter Jr. What's his name in WWE now? Oh, what happened to Bea in IRL? I don't know. She's in NXT now, isn't she? what is his fucking name in WWE actually? I forget his. Yeah, Ludwig Kaiser. That's right. Let's see. Lindsay Snow and Mandy Leon. That's fine. It's Sumi Sakai released from ROH. Wow. Jim Cornette's like, nope. Sumi Sakai, get the fuck out. And Caprice Coleman. Wow. Fucking Cornette doesn't like. I was about to say he doesn't like any minorities. No more minorities. Give me Davey Richards. Ah. Oh my God. Oh my God. Holy shit. Josh Barnett and Ron Killings are deadlock. Holy shit. Okay. Jigsaw's coming to ROH. Zenshi's going to DPW. Who is Zenshi? I don't think I've seen Zenshi before. Shinron. Okay, he a Chikara guy. Was he some? He had to have been somebody else in Chikara, right? I bet you if I looked him up, he was probably someone that I would know. I bet you if I looked up who he was in Chikara, I'd be like, oh, it was that guy. Shinron. Oh, was he part of the... It says Snake Pit, but I see like Ophidian, and so is he like in that weird... Was he in like the next generation of like Osirian Portal? That's what it sort of kind of looks like. Whatever the Snake Pit's supposed to... Because Ophidian was Osirian Portal, right? So, yeah. Probably just another version of that. Sort of. All right. Cheeseburger. DPW got cheeseburger. Let's see here. Renee Michelle. Oh, my Lord. All right. Zachary Cooper looks like someone I should know, too. I don't know. Canadian white male wrestler. I don't know. Renee Michelle agrees to a deal. Calvin Tankman, of course. Ashley Damois. Let's see. Griff Garrison. All right. We got some guys. That is what a set of guys, of just wrestlers, guys and girls. What a set of women and men in general that are joining. Fucking Ron Killings and Josh Barnett in just there. How much does Caprice Coleman cost? Oh shit. And how good is he? Let me look at this. Colors of 53. I think it's about where we're at already. 250. Rich Palladino, I believe, is our color guy. He's a 65. Cyrus Fees is a 52 and a 59. It's a possibility. It's a slight possibility. He wouldn't really add or subtract to it. It looks like. Well, he might subtract to it because he's not a part. He hasn't been a part of the team. Because I bet you if I look, Fees and Palladino have at least been around long enough, I think, now as announcers to have some sort of, at least have some sort of experience together. Because if I put, say, someone in there, I don't know, it still kind of works, I guess. But yeah, the low experience. Yep. Heath got a contract offer with Defy. JJ Garrett and Jet Knight all got contract offers with Defy. This should be interesting. I'm good for a little bit until they start actually making, because I don't think when you put the promotion in, you don't put the, they don't have like all the events that go with it. So they're going to have to make their own events, and it's going to be some lame names, I think. But it's interesting to see what'll happen. So I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. It's going to be brutal. That's a lot of people they want to take. All right. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it. It is way too late already for me, but I do appreciate you guys being here and being part of this. It's a fair amount of people that we got today, all things considered, especially for a lot of the stuff that I do. But yeah, appreciate you guys being here. I actually got into double digits for like 6 minutes. That's great. But yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it. If you're watching this on YouTube, I appreciate you watching as well. It is definitely past time for me to go to bed. So I bid you guys a good night, and I will see you guys next time.